Welcome back to another episode of Toxiris Thoughts. Today I got 5 painfully overrated hip hop albums. Let's get it. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a controversial one. I'm pretty sure they all will be to a certain extent. Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon by Pop Smoke. I think I've expressed my distaste and my hate for this album before on social media, I'm pretty sure. Now I can finally express my full opinion. This album is one of the most overblown, disrespectful, trash posthumous albums I've heard. It's not in the realm of Bad Vibes Forever, but I couldn't name a posthumous album that is worse than Bad Vibes Forever or worse than this album. And now many may ask, you like a couple of these songs, you had them in your playlists, you listen to a lot of Pop Smoke. Yeah, I do. I really like Got It On Me, I really like Gangsters. I like a couple tracks off the album. The album was overblown and bad. It was overall a lot of tracks with random ass features, that Tyga feature, with just overall mediocre / bad songs. Okay? So the album itself was bad. But then they dropped the deluxe. That deluxe was just pure disrespect. These tracks, literally, like some of them, listening to them, songs like Showing Off Part 1, listening to that made me mad. This project is trash. Just garbage ass. Fuck this. I hope the next Pop Smoke album that is dropping this Friday is better. Because this had some songs that are just ow. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say to that. This project, I won't rate all of these, but I would probably rate this a 2 out of 10, maybe a 3 out of 10. And people talk like this is one of the best of 2020. I can't see it. Okay, I cannot. Then let's slide into one that maybe is less controversial. I've seen this get a lot of praise, but I've seen this also get kind of critiqued, and that's Dorado by 24kGoldn. That's his debut studio album. And I was actually pretty excited for it because I enjoyed a lot of 24kGoldn songs. I really liked the hits, but also like the more low key songs. I like those. This project, what the fuck, bro? This sounds like 2000s pop, maybe early 2010s. This sounds like this motherfucker was locked in the studio listening to Chainsmokers, Train, and Maroon 5 all day. And I like some songs from those people because I grew up on them. Okay, Chainsmokers not really, but what the fuck is this? This sounds outdated. Vocally, okay. The beats are garbage most of the time. And I have 2 tracks, or maybe, 3 or 4 tracks that I can stand listening to from this album. Other than that, it is annoying me. Yeah, this project is just, I don't know. I cannot see this being anything good. Like, it's probably one of the most disappointing projects in 2021 so far. I don't like it at all. So yeah, hate that one. I would probably give that 2 out of 10 again. It's just the some songs that I like Cut It Off or No Sleep, which are more like guilty pleasures. That's what saves it from a 1 out of 10. So yeah. Then we got a project that is praised by, I wouldn't say old heads, but but people that were big on the mixtape era, that really like Lil Wayne. It is a Lil Wayne project, and that's Sorry for the Wait. When I first listened to that project, I thought, okay, I dislike this because Lil Wayne is not for me. Then I listened to the Carter one. I still gotta listen to a couple other Wayne projects. Don't bash me. Then I listened to the Carter one and was like, yo, this shit mad fire. I still have 3 or 4 songs from the Carter in my playlist. I loved it. I really enjoyed that album. And then I listened to Sorry for the Wait and was like, this still is trash to me. What the fuck? This is a mixtape. So I'm kind of cheating on here because it's not really an album, but I don't care. It hurts my ears. I rated this a 3 out of 10. I cannot stand this. No, probably the most overrated mixtape I've heard so far. Yeah, I cannot I see why people like Lil Wayne. I do not see why people enjoy this project. It has nothing special or good to me. Nothing. I could not give you one special quality that this album has. I don't know. Then we got another project that dropped last year, and that's Pluto x Baby Pluto from Lil Uzi Vert and Future. Now, this project, I made an IG post on this, and people commented that Pluto x Baby Pluto is not really well received. It's getting like a lot of, I feel like the common, like, I feel like most people would rate it like a 6 or a 7. Like, nothing great, but okay. That's not the case for me. I still think that is overrating it, because I hate this project so much. This has drowned me or drained me. It has, Jesus. I was listening to this and rethinking my decisions of life that brought me to this project. What? I like Uzi. I like a lot of Future now, these days. But what the fuck was this? It had, okay, I have 2 songs that I would listen to. Sleeping on the Floor and Over Your Head. And Over Your Head only because of that hook. Everything I said went right over your head. You feel me? That hook. That's the only reason. No. The production was not good. Even the album cover sucks. Look, for most of these, they have at least like good to decent album covers. But what? This doesn't even have a good album cover. Nah, for this one, I didn't even listen to the deluxe because I hated the main project so much. I think that should tell you everything. With that being said, let's get to the last project on here today, and that's Legends Never But Die by Juice WRLD. I have less distaste for this one than for the other ones on this list. I think it has a couple good tracks, and I think it's overall not horrible. I just think it's for Juice project bad, because personally I like a lot of Juice WRLD songs. I really enjoyed the Goodbye and Good Riddance album. I like Death Rates for Love a lot. I really liked his early EPs, the 999 EP. I really enjoyed that, okay? But this project, just, I don't know. I felt like, I'm not the dude that listens to a lot of leaks and a lot of snippets and everything. I don't want to get invested into that. I don't know. I listen to shit when it gets dropped, or when I just randomly stumble upon it, okay? But this, just, I don't know, like, when I heard a couple Juice WRLD leaks. I heard a couple Juice WRLD leaks because they were all over the internet. I mean, you could not be listening to hip hop without ever hearing a Juice WRLD snippet, in my opinion, or just like a leak or anything, unreleased track, whatever you want to call it. And I heard a couple, and I felt like all of them that were not released on this project would have been better than 90% of the tracks on this album. So I feel like from the big catalog that Juice had, they just made bad choices. Now, I don't know if Juice planned this album out like that. Might have. But I feel like there would have been better tracks in the back catalog that could have been picked over the tracks that were actually picked. So yeah, overall the album is like a 5 or a 6, but it's just, for a Juice WRLD album, it's my least favorite Juice WRLD album, if you don't count World on Drugs, because that was worse, obviously. But yeah, I just feel like this album is overrated, not because I hate it so much, but because people praise this album up to heaven and compare it to like posthumous albums like Circles by Mac Miller, which is way better in my opinion. But that's a whole nother story. I feel like it's overrated, just like all of these projects. Let me know some projects that are underrated for you, and let me know what you think about these projects. That being said, thank y'all for watching. Have a good one.
Remember back then, all them hoes ain't want me. Now I'm ballin', all them same hoes on me. Mama told me that this came with the money and the motherfucking fame, even though I feel the same. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now.